everyone, friends! And to be honest, today we're going to do complete nonsense. To find out what's in my room, you need to like and subscribe. Come on, I'm waiting. Well, 3, 2, 1.
There's a puking Pomni here today!
Stop being such a bore, Jax. This game is really liked by a lot of Roblox players, and I hope our subscribers like it too.
I think girls like it more than boys. And I think no boy would want to watch this video. And by the way, I don't really like playing this game either.
Guys, let's just shut up and let's get ready for our outfit. We need to dress up a little nicer so we can look great at the fashion show.
I think this tie is absolutely not suitable here. We need to find a way to take it off. And in general, I think we need to change our face a little. At the very least, we don't have one.
Wow, Bubble. I didn't expect you to like this game so much. Well, okay. Then let's really try to make a beautiful girl and dress her up.
It's actually weird that we're making a girl. We could have made a boy and it would have been much easier to dress him. But it looks like the girls have beaten us and we'll have to do as they say.
Boys, I think you should stop arguing and just continue dressing this girl up. I think we can make her as beautiful as possible.
This hairstyle choice was quite strange, but it seems like this hairstyle is Jaxu's favorite. Well, okay. I think this hairstyle can be paired with a perfect outfit.
I actually still can't believe that we managed to get Jax to play games where we have to dress up girls. It really sounds and looks so funny, but it looks like he's starting to like the process. He really does it all with the utmost enthusiasm.
Apparently we didn't know much about him, but in fact it's his choice and we can't blame him for it. And by the way, his outfit looks pretty weird.
Guys, can you shut up? Actually, I just noticed that our fashion show actually has a theme, and I feel like our look doesn't fit into that theme at all.
Yes, I also think that we don't look like a witch at all. Rather, all the other players around us look more like a witch than we do. Okay. Look like what we need to come up with in order to change our outfit. But it looks like we simply won't have enough time for this because there was a minute and a half before the fashionable ones started showing.
Do you really think changing the colors will help us here? Oh, I think you accidentally put on 2 pairs of sneakers at the same time. Oh, great! It will be much better without them.
Yes, I also think that we should remove them. It's good that we can do this through a special menu. Great. Now it seems to me that our model looks great. Okay, we have another minute, and I think that in this minute we can find how we can still improve ourselves.
Look! Looks like we can still do a manicure here. Okay, I think that's exactly what we should do now. I think we should do a bright red, flashy manicure so that it will be an accent in our outfit.
Okay, the fashion show has already started and here comes the first model. It seems to me that she doesn't look like a witch at all. It's possible that, in fact, she didn't even try to look like one. She just made herself a pretty outfit.
And the next model looks very much like a witch. More precisely, it is a guy who dressed as a witch. But in fact, it seems to me that the Warlock guys did not have such hats. It was something else.
Here's the next model. Just look at her. She is all green. I think she really looks like a witch the most. But I think she deserves only 4 stars, and that is a fair assessment.
Wow, this outfit really does look like a witch. I think this is one of the best outfits here, and I think it deserves a 5-star rating because they really put a lot of effort into it.
And now it's our turn to go to the podium! Yes, of course. Compared to other players, we don't have the most beautiful outfit, but I think it still deserves attention. At least this is our first outfit, and we really like it.
Guys, I am very far from this, and it seems to me that you made me play this game in vain, and it seems to me that we will generally take the last place here.
And now we will find out who won! Oh no, unfortunately none of us would have won today, and I want to know what place we took.
It looks like we're really far from the prize place. Wait, did we call the very last place here? Okay, it looks like Jax really is a disgusting fashion designer.
And now the next stage is finally beginning. It looks like now we will have to choose a new costume. And the theme for the new fashion show is the Middle Ages.
I think we should pick out a dress or something. Or maybe this time we can actually try dressing up a man. I think that would be a great opportunity.
Do you really think so? Okay, let's try to make a handsome man out of this man. I think we should pick some great looks for him. But in reality, there aren't that many medieval clothes here.
First, we need to choose the perfect face for him. But unfortunately, there aren't many face options to choose from. I think this one will be the best. The one with the moustache seemed the most disgusting to me.
And now we need to choose a hairstyle for him. Oh my god, short hair definitely doesn't suit him. I think we'll choose the most standard hairstyle that's at the very beginning, and it seems to me that even the color of this hair suits him perfectly.
Finally, we found the thing where we can change the color of our skin. Actually, this blue skin seemed the weirdest to me. But now we look great, and I think now we need to find some clothes for this guy. But so far, I only see women's clothes here.
Okay, I think this is the only available clothes for a guy here. But unfortunately, it is absolutely not suitable for the theme of this fashion show, and I think we should still go back to another option. Let's replace our body with a girl's body again.
Guys, this seems extremely strange to me. We spent a long time choosing the look for this guy, but now we're back to the most ordinary option. Okay, now let's make her face, her hair, and go dress her up in a medieval style.
It seems to me that in the Middle Ages there was no makeup, but it seems that we have no other choice. We really have to choose her face, but we will choose a simpler hairstyle that will really suit the style of the Middle Ages.
Yes, I think this hairstyle suits me perfectly. The only thing is, I think you can make a slightly different color because her hair has a slightly greenish tint. I think this hair needs to be made paler. And now we can move on.
I think we definitely need some kind of skirt and dress. But unfortunately, all these costumes are paid. Okay, let's first put on this jacket that resembles medieval clothing. And I think we'll make it white so that it looks like linen clothing.
Cool. Now I think we are missing some kind of skirt. But unfortunately, there is no skirt here that would be very long, and so we need to find something else. Maybe we should use some similar skirt or something like that.
And we can also add some kind of pendant. I think this decoration will look really cool. But I think I should give it a lot of time because we only have a minute left before the fashion show starts.
I think these shoes should suit our look perfectly. The only thing we need to do is to change the white color. Great. Now it looks just great. But actually, I'm a little confused by this weird skirt. Maybe we need to find something more discreet?
We chose another skirt and now the fashion show begins. Well, I hope that this time we will manage to take some place besides the last one. And by the way, I like this outfit quite a lot. I would like to be able to make the same outfit too.
It looks like this time Jax decided to give me high marks to no one because last time all the other players gave us very low marks, and that's why we only got 10 stars. I think it's pretty logical that Jax decided to do exactly that.
You're right, Jax. I don't think they deserve high marks, unlike us. It seems to me that we look really great. Although, in fact, the question of female beauty is extremely subjective, and I think that everyone will find beauty in it in their own way.
And just look, she really decided to dress in all blue. She even dyed her skirt and bag along with her shoes blue. I think this is the stupidest combination of all because I think any clothes should match at least 2 colors.
And I like this appearance a little more than all the previous ones, and I think it really looks pretty solid, and I think it deserves high marks, but we won't give anyone high marks because last time our mark was lowered.
Looks like it's time to find out what place we took. Unfortunately, we didn't take the prize place in this game, but I still hope that we didn't take the last place. Wait, seriously? Are we really here in 9th place?
It seems like there is no point in us continuing to play this game anymore because no one wants to give us a high rating, and so I think it's time to move on to the next game right now.
Oh, Prison Inside Out? We've played something like this before. Looks like we're in for some very exciting gameplay today.
Now let's jump on these pool balls. I really like how this game starts. It feels like this is going to be our favorite game.
Do you seriously think that this game has a chance to become our favorite? It seems to me that this is just another clone of Escape from some prison. And screamers in the ventilation don't even scare me anymore.
This game is actually pretty well made, and I like what's going on here. Now we need to take this shovel and dig a tunnel straight into the basement with the lasers.
Do you really know this game that well? In fact, I don't even remember that there were lasers in this basement. Oh no, we died. I think we should be a little more careful in this game.
In fact, these lasers always really annoyed me, and getting past them is really a very difficult task because they move along a strange trajectory. But I think on the 3rd try, we will definitely be able to do it. Great, we did it again, and now we need to go further through the ventilation.
These ventilations are starting to piss me off a little. We got to the stairs and now we need to go further. In fact, the developers slightly changed this prison. And by the way, just look, there are characters from the cartoon here.
It looks like they are here as guards of this prison. We need to quickly escape from them so that we do not cross paths with them. I really hope that we will really succeed. Great! We were able to do it. Now, We need to move on.
We found ourselves in a room with a trampoline. Now we need to use this trampoline to jump to the other part of the abyss. Great! We did it! Well, let's move on. And by the way, it's pretty funny that this emotion is walking around here in this strange green liquid.
In fact, what scares me the most is that he has the ability to do this. Okay, and now we need to run further down this corridor, and it seems to me that we are doing quite well in this game today. Now we need to run past all these dogs.
Actually, running past all these dogs is the easiest task because they take too long to react, and we managed to do it. And now we are in a room with trampolines. We need to jump on these trampolines to go further.
By the way, I don't like these trampolines very much. It's as if maybe we jump on them very low, and because of this, it feels like they're not trampolines at all. Okay, we're back in the ventilation, and here one of the emotions tried to scare us again.
She didn't manage to do it at all because we already know the location of all these screamers. But it looks like the developers decided to do it anyway, in order to try to scare those who will play this game for the first time.
And now we need to jump over these purple things. Okay, we got to the next location and here we are again, met by this scary face that is looking right at us. It seems to me that this is a really scary face, and I was always scared by how it watches us, without taking its eyes off.
Okay, we put the ladder right under the ventilation and we're able to climb up again. And now the next test awaits us, namely, the gym. By the way, some kind of green liquid was spilled here, and it was not difficult at all to run past it.
We have already found ourselves right in the toilet, and here we need to find a wrench in one of these toilet stalls. Great! We got it. Now with the help of this wrench, we can destroy this wall. By the way, I have always been very surprised by the fact that with the help of this wrench, we can make an explosion.
Well, now we've reached the location where we can place these bridges between platforms. By the way, we can use our old life hack where we'll just move the same bridge instead of taking a new one each time. Great! We managed to do it again. And now in this room, we need to avoid all these red lasers as much as possible.
I remember this test. It really stressed me out sometimes because these lasers move so unpredictably here. But this time we managed to overcome them all again without any problems. Now we need to put a box so that we can jump on it and move on.
This game is actually pretty easy. But even with that in mind, Jax managed to die a few times here. Well, maybe he just really wants to set a new record for the fastest time to complete this game.
In fact, I'm dying only because this game has a fairly large number of bugs and shortcomings. If they weren't there, I would have passed all this with ease. Okay, now we are going through the most difficult tests in this game, and I can pass them on the first try.
I'm surprised how you actually managed to do this because when I played this game, I had the hardest time getting through all these things. Okay, and now we're moving on. And now there's a room ahead of us with a lot of these weird trampolines.
The creator of these trampolines is a real idiot. I think it would be much cooler if he made it so that with the help of these trampolines we can jump much higher. But unfortunately, because these trampolines are quite strange, we have to jump to the destination much longer.
But now we got into this extremely strange car. Now we need to overcome this route. In fact, moving in this car always really annoyed me because it moves extremely strangely. And in general, it is very unusual for a car that it can actually jump. And I think that this diversified this gameplay a little.
In fact, it seems to me that this test is really quite interesting in this game. If it were not here, this game would be much more difficult. Now that we have passed this entire route, we have to go to the location where we have to free prisoners so that they can help us escape.
Oh, I remember this test. I really like it. Well, let's start freeing these prisoners. They really do look the weirdest. I've never seen these prisoners wear such funny rainbow-striped suits. But now we need to free everyone so they can kill this guard and we can pick up the key she's keeping.
Okay, we just need to free the last prisoner so he can fight her. I think it will be as easy as possible. Wait, why did this happen? So this prisoner got carried away and stayed standing there. We need to take this guard straight to him.
In fact, such a bug happens quite rarely, but I think that now we will be able to take this guard to him. Great. We managed to do it, and we finally got this wrench. Well, now you can head straight to the final test in this game, namely the fight with the final boss.
I am very curious to know who the final boss will be in this game. I really can't guess who the final boss will be here, and we are about to see it now.
Yeah, I really want to know who the final boss is in this game too. Okay, we finally got here. Wait, really? Is that Riley? Okay, looks like we're going to have to fight Riley with our bazooka now.
By the way, there is some bug here again because our projectiles fly in a random trajectory. But I think that if we switch to the first-person view, then we will be able to fight her perfectly. And by the way, it is really quite difficult to fight against this boss because she can kill us with this lollipop.
We have a lot of damage left to do. I think it's absolutely not a problem for us. By the way, it's pretty funny that our cannon shoots different balls, but these balls explode with a very strange sound.
Actually, I noticed that too. This is seriously the weirdest. Okay, we finally managed to beat Riley, and now we're heading straight for the exit. Good job, Jax. You tried really hard. Now let's move on to the next game.
Hello, friends! And today we decided to escape from Charlie's steak prison.
Wait, is this the same idiotic steak that had a terrible mobile game made about it? Jesus, I hope prison is a little more fun with him.
And in the very first location, I can already see the changes. I have never seen anyone make a prison cell at the very beginning without sleeping places.
Look, here the developers even added some kind of spoon and refrigerators. It looks like this will be a really interesting prison.
Look, there are platforms in the form of Charlie steaks. Okay, this is a really strange decision to make platforms in their form, but it really looks very diverse and unusual.
And now we'll go straight to the first boss steak. Look, here he is. We need to wait until he moves away from this button.
Yes, he is really standing too close to her and we risk getting caught by him. But I think now is the best moment to run there. Oh no, he noticed us. Okay, we need to try to escape from him.
I think we can do it with ease. We've already reached the stairs. Great. He's gotten quite a bit ahead of us. By the way, just look at these platforms. It looks like a giant French fry or something. I've never seen platforms like these before.
This is a very strange choice. But in fact, French fries go very well with steak. At least I really like this combination. And now we are in the room with toilets, where there is only one toilet stall.
And now we need to dig a tunnel and end up in a dungeon. Wow, we've seen a similar dungeon with whales and various cubes somewhere. This is a very strange sea theme, and I don't understand how it relates to Charlie's steak.
Maybe the developers just copied this location from some other game because they were too lazy to redo it. Well, okay, let's just quickly run past it and go straight to the corridor. By the way, just look at what's in this corridor. The developers decided to add bridges. Why did they decide to simplify this game?
This is a really weird decision, but thanks to it, we will get through this game even faster. Wait, seriously? They also decided to remove this huge rolling boulder? My God, it seems to me that this game has become extremely easy because of these decisions of the developers.
And now we're heading straight to the next boss, and that's gonna be Night Steak Charlie. Just look at this guy. He's running around with some kind of torch in his hands. I think that's very unusual for a steak, don't you think? Okay, I think we should run around this location to escape from him.
It was an absolutely easy task for us, and we did it. And now we need to climb up these half-ruined steps. Wait, what is this? Was that Pomni?
It's me! But what are our models doing in prison about Steak Charlie? Wait, there's also Jax! This is really the weirdest! Okay, it looks like the developers of this game copied a huge number of locations from many other games.
And the developers even added a gangle. Okay, this is really very strange. What is this strange round thing? It seems to me that the developers of this game added a lot of different models here, and it is absolutely unclear why they did it.
And again, a figure from our amazing digital circus. Guys, I think that the developers of this game are extremely strange. Wait, what did they do with this challenge? Is this really a replacement for the old energy drink race? Do we just need to run in a straight line and that's it? Okay, it looks like the developers of this game really have become extremely lazy.
Okay, thanks to this, we will also complete this game as quickly as possible. In fact, this is at least some variety in these monotonous tests. But it seems to me that it would be much better if the developers replaced other tests in this game.
Yes! I can't disagree with you! It seems to me that this is not the test that the developers should replace. But now we take this ladder and go straight to the ventilation. By the way, just look! Here the developers have added our characters again.
Wait! It seems we brought the ladder here in vain because we could have climbed up here without its help. Okay? What a pity we didn't know about it right away. Now we need to cross this giant bridge with a fan so as not to fall into the spikes.
I can handle this task with ease. This task is the easiest in this game. Well, okay. And now the most boring tests in this game await us. And by the way, for some reason there are French fries here again. Apparently the developer of this game really likes them. Okay, let's go up it and head straight to our most hated test with the valves.
OMG, why did the developers change our favorite challenges, but they left our least favorite challenges the same? This really annoys me. I really want someone to finally change this challenge or remove it from this game.
It's good that this test is passed quite quickly. We have already scrolled all these valves, and now we can safely go to the ventilation. And by the way, I am very interested to know how the developers changed the test, where we need to run with fans, because these are the top 2 coolest tasks in this game. And it seems to me that the developers of this game could also simplify it.
We'll find out very soon. To do this, we need to jump into this ventilation and run through it. It seems to me that the developers will not change this test because they are simply too lazy.
Okay, the developers of this game decided to add sharks here. But wait, they removed the distance between the platforms in some places, and now they are just trampolines. I don't quite understand why this was done, but it was done quite chaotically. Okay, it looks like they tried to diversify this test a little, but it still remains unclear to me why they decided to do it this way.
It really doesn't make any sense, but now we've jumped into this wind tunnel and are heading straight to the next boss. I really want to see what he looks like. Look, that's Steak Charlie with a frying pan in his hand. Okay, we need to run past him and get to the bazooka. I really hope he doesn't throw food at us, because if he slows us down, he could easily kill us with that frying pan.
Oh no! He's running right behind us! Well, I think we can easily run to that bazooka and start shooting at him. It's really that easy. By the way, look! It looks like that idiot is stuck in the table. Okay, I think we can easily kill him thanks to this. But unfortunately, because of this, we won't be able to try to use the bug with which we can use the force of the explosion and fly up the hill.
I think we shouldn't even try to use this bug, because all the previous times we couldn't use it. Each time this blast wave pushed us in a completely different direction. Well, now we've beaten this steak, and now we can go straight to the hill. We're actually getting through this game pretty quickly. Most likely this is happening precisely because the developers have made it much easier.
I think we're getting through this game so fast because we've become really good at it. Okay, we're going down this hill now, and now we only have 2 more challenges left before we meet the final boss. I'm really curious to see what Charlie's steak will look like in a giant robot suit.
I am also incredibly happy about this fact. In general, it seems to me that the developers of Barry's Prison Escape should make even more changes to their games, because usually they are all similar to each other. But in this game, there are really significant changes, even if they do not always benefit the gameplay in this game.
And by the way, we have almost reached the very top. We just flew past the last laser, and now we have a test ahead with bridges that we also have to pass quite quickly with the help of our life hack.
It seems to me that our subscribers are already very tired of the fact that we constantly remind them that we know this life hack. It seems to me that this has been around for a long time and is not a life hack at all, but just a normal way to complete this game.
Well, we have one last thing left to do. Move this bridge. Great. We've finally reached the final location. It's Charlie the steak in a giant robot suit. It looks pretty weird, but we're basically fighting a giant steak, so I think there's absolutely nothing to be surprised about.
We already blew up one of his hands, and we only have to shoot the other one. By the way, this guy is pretty active, and he is heading towards us very quickly. But he has absolutely no chance of defeating us, and we did it again. We defeated another boss and are heading straight to the next game in this Special Forces car.
I really like how this Special Forces car looks, and I think that the developers of the game should think a little about its design, and especially the interior, because it seems to me that it should be a little more comfortable. Well, now we go straight to the next game.
Wow, this sounds extremely cruel. Let's see what methods there are to destroy the planet.
Later, we can send a giant meteor. Oh no, you send a meteor to America, and now America is not on the planet. Looks like we did it in vain.
Bro, are you serious? We destroyed a whole country, and especially a country where Mr. Beast lives. Oh no, looks like we dropped a meteorite, and now on Africa too.
So after we destroyed all of America, all that makes you sad is the fact that Mr. Beast won't exist anymore? Okay, that even sounds stupid.
I think we should stop dropping these meteorites. Look, this is a meteor shower function, and now it is flying towards Africa and Asia.
Oh my god, this looks so scary! I would absolutely not want this to happen in real life. I think we destroyed a huge part of Russia, and now let's try to collide the moon with our planet.
I think we absolutely don't care about the state of the planet, because I'm actually a neural network, and we live on a server. Although it seems that if our planet is destroyed, then the servers we are on will be destroyed too, and we will completely cease to exist.
I think we are starting to think about some nonsense. By the way, we just launched a black hole towards the Earth, and it made a huge crater that destroyed almost our entire population.
Just look. There are 155 million people left on the planet, but it seems to me that their lives will never change.
Oh no. We launched some lightning, and now our planet practically doesn't exist at all. Okay, it looks like there are very few people left on the planet, but I don't really understand what continent they are on.
I think we need to be more careful and try to restore this planet. But I really want to see all the possible tools that are here, so we are going to launch a huge missile strike now.
Okay, it looks like we should launch it straight here because there might still be people here. But unfortunately, we missed. Okay, I think we should keep looking for inhabited continents.
Do we really have a primary goal? To destroy all 8 billion people? Okay, I think there definitely should be some tool here that will help do it faster.
In fact, I have already stopped orienting myself by continents, but it seems to me that we have just launched rockets into Greenland. And by the way, look, there are still people left in parts of South America. I think we should launch rockets there.
It looks like we finally found that very populated place and are now on the planet. There are very few people left. Okay, this looks really extremely cruel. It looks like these people really have started the apocalypse.
There are only 7 million people left, and I'm really scared to imagine how they actually survive on this planet. But now we've launched some kind of satellite. Oh no! It looks like this satellite has started launching a huge number of rockets at our Earth.
I think we should understand that this really does look extremely implausible. Because if our planet really were deformed like this, then the complete lack of oxygen would lead to it simply ceasing to be so blue.
It looks like these 7 million people are hiding really well because I can't quite imagine where they could be. But it's quite possible that they are in Australia and we launched a rocket there.
Strange. This rocket explodes very weakly. Oh, it looks like I was wrong. In fact, this rocket explodes very strong. I think it destroyed about 10% of our planet. And by the way, somehow it destroyed another 2 million people.
I honestly don't know where the other 5 million people are, so I'm just going to keep launching these powerful rockets into this land. And by the way, just look at this rocket. It looks like it's going to explode really hard too.
It looks like this rocket has some kind of reverse principle. After we launched it, it exploded additionally, collecting a huge amount of air around itself. Perhaps it is some kind of hydrogen bomb or something like that. But the scale of the damage from its explosion is truly amazing.
I still can't figure out where the rest of the people are. We need to find them urgently. Oh wait, we destroyed the rest of the population of this planet and it looks like this planet is now completely uninhabited. But this is not even surprising because it is simply impossible to live on it.
By the way, we just launched some pretty strange rocket and it actually restores the area of the Earth. Okay, it looks like there are rockets here that restore everything in the world and even the population. This is really extremely strange, but I like the fact that we can do this.
I'm surprised that this game really has the maximum number of possible tools for damaging the Earth because there really are a lot of these tools here. It looks really strange.
It seems that the creators of this game really didn't like the planet very much. And he didn't like it so much that he collected a gigantic number of opportunities to blow it up. And by the way, we have already restored almost 1.5 billion of the Earth's population. It seems to me that at this rate we will be able to restore this entire Earth completely.
In fact, I really want to look at the other tools that are in this game, and I'm very interested in that same big rocket that is drawn here. By the way, we have restored almost 8 billion. More precisely, we have restored 6 billion and 800 million people. But it seems that this will not last long, because we are going to test the other tools in action.
It looks like our Earth is in real trouble right now. Look! This is a giant drill that is drilling right through our planet. Okay, it looks like this is what really sounds the most illogical. Because if the core of our Earth was drilled by some alien thing, it seems to me that it would have already left its orbit. But as you can see, our planet continues to remain in the same place.
Yes, This planet is really the weirdest. Well, okay, it looks like we're going to make cheese out of this planet. Now let's use the huge number of lasers that are here and shoot at this Earth.
There really are as many lasers as possible here. Wow, it looks like with this hail of lasers we can draw something on our planet. Okay, I think we should look at all the other lasers that are in this game.
Wow! The second laser really did a lot of damage to our planet. By the way, look, I just drew a heart with this laser. Okay, it looks like this is really the funniest thing ever.
By the way, we have really caused enormous damage to our planet, but there are still 5 billion people left on it. It looks like there really are as many people here as possible. Wow, Jax. Did you really just draw a smiley face on this planet?
This smiley looks super cute. Wait, what is this laser? Wow, it really pierces our Earth, and with a few shots, these lasers got rid of the entire population of our planet.
Our planet now really looks as much like some kind of Dutch cheese as possible. Okay, I think we can really try to leave nothing of this planet. By the way, it's really quite strange that it still hasn't fallen apart into a huge number of pieces, but continues to maintain the integrity of its spherical shape.
I think it's extremely stupid to look for logic or physics in a game in which we destroy the entire planet. And by the way, now we used some very strange ball from which lasers come out, and this ball simply directs these lasers in a random direction.
Interesting. Do we have the ability to destroy the Earth completely in this game so that nothing remains on it? I think that would really be the most funny. But now we have reset this Earth, and I think we need to look at other objects and tools of destruction here.
It looks like there is a huge separate section here that has a huge number of different UFOs, and it seems to me that we can try to see how UFOs will destroy our Earth.
In fact, I wouldn't particularly like some UFO to fly to our planet. By the way, look, we launched a flying saucer. But it looks like this flying saucer was shot down by an air defense system near Moscow.
It looks like the air defense systems are working as long as there are a huge number of populations and an army on Earth. Okay, I think we've really looked at quite a few possible tools today, and now it's time to move straight to the next game.
Hello everyone, friends, and today finally came out the second part of Roblox Doors.
And today we can finally play together as a foursome! Guys, I can't believe that we can finally play together as a foursome in some game!
I'm actually surprised that this happened, but it looks like I'm gonna be really scared today. Why can't the four of us play some kinder game?
Kane! Just shut up and keep looking for items! By the way, Jax, don't you think it's cheating that you bought a huge number of different items for coins?
I personally don't think it's cheating because he had a huge amount of coins, and why wouldn't he spend them? Guys, I advise you to play closer to each other, because if you move away from each other, something can kill you.
By the way, guys, maybe someone can explain to me why we continue playing on the first floor instead of going to the second part of this game? I don't quite understand it.
It's very simple. In fact, in order to get through the next doors, you need to completely complete the first part. And as you know, we have never completed it to the end. So first, we need to go through everything.
Wait, so you're saying that today we plan to go through the first 100 doors and then move on to the second part? But that's crazy. Okay, it looks like we really have no other choice.
Jax, why did you take those booster pills now? You really just didn't want to give them to one of your teammates? That's a very impudent act.
Okay, let's pretend we didn't notice, especially since I think Jax knows what he's doing since he's not playing this game for the first time, so I think all teammates should keep an eye on him. And by the way, we found a battery and now our flashlight is fully charged.
Finally, Kane found the key and we can move forward. It seems to me that we have been looking for this key here for ages.
Jax, can you just stop whining and turn on the flashlight? I can't see anything. How am I supposed to navigate this location in the dark?
Guys, stop arguing, otherwise we'll lose coordination and lose. I think we need to stick together and stop scolding each other.
Don't you think that the problem is only that Jax is constantly in a hurry to run ahead of us all, and we have to catch up with him without even checking what is in the neighboring lockers?
Guys, calm down and stop swearing. Jax found the key, and now you will go further with the help of this key. By the way, you have already passed 14 rooms, and it seems to me that this is quite good progress for a game of 4. Especially for the first game of one of you.
I'm not an expert in this game, but it seems to me that right now is the time to hide. Great! That was the first monster, and you managed to avoid it. That's really cool. It's good that all 4 of you survived, and now you need to move on.
In the first 10 rooms, you still couldn't find any source of light, so I think you should follow Jax and see where he goes.
Jax is like a guiding light for you. This is really the most funny. Damn, I think... Oh no. God, I was really scared of this creature. Okay, now I think it's time to look for the key here. But since only Jax has a flashlight, I think he will be the person who finds this key.
Don't you think that we've been looking for this key for too long? Oh my god, it's here again. I'm so annoyed by these monsters that cling to you in the dark. I think that these are the scariest monsters here.
Yes, they really do appear very suddenly, so I think we need to continue searching for the key now so that we can finally get out of here.
You found the key without even using any light source? That's really commendable. Looks like you're finally starting to learn how to play this game. Okay, I think we should go to door number 18. Wait, did you seriously go there?
Damn, I thought you called a completely different number. Okay, guys. Sorry. It looks like I'll have a lot less HP now. But if you find something that will allow me to restore my HP, be sure to tell me about it.
Guys, I think I'm a little lost. Are you sure you're going where you need to? By the way, guys, where are you right now?
Oh my god, I'm starting to regret taking him to play with us. Okay, we're in room 22 now and we're heading to room 23. I think you should hurry up.
Great, Jax found the next key. Guys, I think we all need to run straight to the door. I think you're going a little the wrong way.
This is already the 25th room. We're almost a quarter of the way through this game. Okay, let's all get together now and move on. Guys, I think you should run after Jax.
I think we understand this even without your advice. Okay, guys, I think now is the time to hide in one of the closets because now the monster will run after us. I can already see that he burst all the light bulbs in this room.
Okay, I think he's close. It's time to get into the closet. Great! He ran past us and I wasn't even scared. It looks like this monster is absolutely not scary. Okay, guys, I'm so glad you're all still alive. I hope you can actually get to the end of this game today.
Oh my god, it looks like this is the room where we'll have to go down to the basement. Okay, I really hope no one scares us here.
I think you're worrying too much, but it's pretty weird that you're worrying even more than Kane. Jax, are you up to your old tricks again? Maybe you should have shared with one of your teammates? Okay, I won't get involved in these matters. Keep playing.
I think this is the best decision you could have made. Okay, now we need to find the key. More precisely, we need to find not the key, but the lever. I think that naturally I should go down to this basement because none of you bothered to find any source of light.
It's great that you understand this because I would be extremely scared to go down into that dark basement. Wait, is there light in that basement? Okay, I think I could go down there with you too.
Guys, please stay up there. Jax and I already found that lever and pulled it. Now we're going back. We need to continue exploring this game together, and I don't think you should take any risks.
Now, guys, you should be extremely careful because eyes have already started appearing on these walls. This means that we are as close as possible to the next boss, and it seems extremely strange that this boss appears so late. Usually he appears somewhere in the 20s of rooms, but now he appears closer to 35.
Okay, we finally reached this room, and now we have to run very fast. Guys, I believe in you. The four of us can definitely get to the end of this game.
I really hope that Kane won't get confused with the buttons and he will really be able to get to the finish line. But it seems to me that Jax is the one who gets confused with the buttons the most. Although he is actually very lucky because he has speed-up pills. And by the way, it seems to me that the animation of the cabinets falling has now become a little more delayed.
You're not imagining it. It's really like that. And it seems to me that no one else runs with Jax because the other players seem to be confused by the textures.
Oh my god, guys, are you serious? I thought you could get past the first boss. Okay, looks like Jax. Now I have to play this game alone, and it's really the saddest thing ever.
By the way, we are pretty close to room number 50. This means that we will see the next boss very soon. And by the way, Jax got lucky again. He found another pill with acceleration, but I think it would have been much cooler if he had found batteries.
Oh my god! It's that screaming thing again! It annoys me to the max! Well, okay. It's good that Jax has already reached room number 48. And it seems to me that he is quite capable of completing this game today and getting to the second part. And by the way, it's really cool that he just found the batteries.
Wait, what's that? Is that an alarm clock? Okay, I've never seen one of those before, but we turned it on for some reason. And now we're... ticking? Okay, that's seriously the weirdest thing ever. And by the way, I still can't believe you all lost on the first boss. Did you really decide to leave me alone in the room with the second boss here?
I think you should shut up and keep trying to beat this game. You finally got to the second boss, and I think you can beat this boss on your own today.
I think she's really upset about the fact that she lost today. Okay, well, I guess we need to keep watching Jax. Maybe he'll even be able to beat this game and get to the second part today.
Lord, I think I will never play this game with you again in my life because I just ran after Kane, and for some reason he kept crashing into textures and choosing the wrong paths. Because of this, I lost today. Someday I will complete this game on my own without your help.
I think you are too upset about your loss in this game today, but I think you shouldn't despair so much, because if Jax manages to pass the first part, then we can start playing the second part all together. And I hope that it really happens that way. And now, let's just watch Jax search for books.
Okay, Jax found a lot of symbols, but unfortunately only 2 suit us. Well, I think we should look for the rest of the books on the second floor. But it is really very dangerous because this monster often walks here.
I am very much scared that this monster is walking very close to us. And by the way, there is another book here, and this book has a star symbol. Excellent! This is one of the symbols that we were missing, and now we only have to find a symbol in the form of a cross and a pentagon.
Jax, try to be as careful as possible. You only have 2 books left to find here, and I really hope you can do it. I really want to see how we get to part 2 today.
I really hope so too. Try to stay as far away from him as possible and listen to all the sounds with books. It seems to me that this book should be somewhere as close as possible.
Oh my god, no, Jax, get away from there. He's coming straight for you. Oh my god, seriously? We really lost here?
Okay, guys, unfortunately we couldn't complete this game today, but I think that next time we'll definitely play the second part. We'll try to complete the first part off screen, and next time we'll definitely start playing with the second part. Now let's move on to the next game. Hello everyone, friends, and today we will play a very unusual game.
Wait! Don't tell me the name! I think I know what game this is. I've seen a ton of videos about this game on YouTube. It's about a little guy in yellow.
Yes, this is indeed the same game, and in this game, we will have to become a nanny for one very creepy baby.
It looks like we need to go to apartment number 10 now. But there are a huge number of other doors here that unfortunately for some reason don't open.
And here is apartment number 10. But the door to this room is closed. We need to find the key somewhere, and it seems to me that it should be somewhere under the flower pot.
Cool! We finally have the key, and we can use this key to get into the apartment. Look! And here is that little guy in yellow. Okay, it looks like this game is not as simple as it might seem at first glance.
I know absolutely nothing about this game, but I think this baby looks pretty cute. Jax, I think you shouldn't shake him so hard because I think he might throw up.
Actually, you need to shake him as hard as you can because this child is the spawn of the devil. Let's flush him down the toilet.
Are you crazy? This is a child. How can you talk about him like that? Let's get him out of there quickly, otherwise I'll get really angry.
I don't think they'll listen to you. And by the way, I've also heard about this game, and it seems to me that they're doing everything right because this little guy isn't as simple as he might seem.
Just look at his extremely creepy eyes that look straight into your soul. Do you really feel sorry for this baby? I think he'd better clean himself up, and that's why he should be locked in this washing machine.
I don't think he likes it here, although he looks quite happy. Wait, is he seriously going to spin in this washing machine?
It seems to me that all the girls who are looking at this now are in complete horror. But they really have no idea that this baby is really a devil. Okay, it looks like he's finished washing, and now I think he'll sleep very, very well.
His eyes are rolling around as much as possible. It's funny, but it looks like he really enjoyed it. Okay, now let's put him to bed and read him a story. I hope he falls asleep after that.
This is some kind of fairy tale about a princess and a cat. In fact, it looks pretty cute, but I really don't want to listen to this whole story because it seems to me that I heard it in childhood 1,000,000 times. So let's just skip it.
Okay, we finally finished reading this story, and now that our baby has fallen asleep, I think it's time to go and wait for his parents on the first floor. All this time we can sit and watch TV.
I don't understand why you said that this kid is evil. He hasn't done anything bad all this time. It seems to me that you just made something up. He really does look very cute, and it seems to me that our hero now wants to fall asleep right in front of this TV.
In fact, you still know absolutely nothing about him. This devil has woken up, and now we need to approach him. It looks like he wants to attract our attention to himself.
Oh my god! Maybe you should stop talking so badly about this wonderful child. Actually, maybe he really did have some kind of terrible dream and that's why he's crying. We should check on him.
It seems like he disappeared somewhere. It seems to me that he ran away to some other room. But it's quite strange because he is not able to walk on his own.
Yes, I noticed this oddity too. But it seems to me that our girls still won't understand that he is actually the devil because they think that he is a very kind baby. By the way, we found some very strange key, and I really want to know what is it for. But I think we'll do that later, and now we need to get this devil back to bed.
Okay, that really did look weird. I don't think this guy should be here. Okay, let's put him back to bed. I hope he doesn't have to be put to sleep by reading him fairy tales again.
I don't really want to do this either, but it looks like he wants us to put some kind of stuffed animal in his crib. By the way, it's pretty weird that he has a stuffed animal that completely replicates his appearance. And I think it's not surprising that he doesn't like this stuffed animal because it really is as ugly as he is.
I think I would be scared to fall asleep with such a toy, too. But it looks like he chose a plush toy in the form of a cat. Okay, now I think we can go back to watching TV.
I hope that he won't wake up before his parents come home because these constant visits to him are starting to irritate me. But it seems to me that I hear some rather strange sounds.
And we finally move on to the second night. I think this is where we need to make sure that this baby is actually okay. Wait, where did that bottle go? And why did the door close behind us?
I think I'm starting to realize that something really weird is going on here. It looks like this little guy isn't as simple as he seems. Okay, I think we need to find that bottle, and we finally found it. Now we can feed this little guy.
I'm also starting to think that something very strange is going on here. This baby is smiling very strangely. But I think that now, after he ate... Wait, Jax, did you really decide to put him in the oven? He just needed a diaper change.
Okay, looks like we're having baby stew for dinner now. But it seems to me that absolutely nothing can stop him. Did you see how he flew out of the washing machine in the oven? It seems to me that we can even play basketball with him. But he doesn't really like that idea anymore.
I think he's not particularly happy that we decided to play basketball with him. But I think we won't stop doing this. Maybe some kind of prize awaits us. But in reality, it's not that easy because every time, for some reason, he flies in a completely different direction. Okay, well, I think we need to try to score at least 4 points in order to understand that we're really doing well.
Buddy, if you really knew how to play basketball, we would play together. But unfortunately, we have to use you instead of a ball. Okay, now let's try to change his diaper. I hope he doesn't get lost.
Okay, looks like he's sitting still. Wait, what? Seriously? This diaper decided to run away from us? Buddy, looks like this is your tricks. Okay, now let's chase this diaper with eyes all over the apartment. I think he's about to cause total chaos in here because he's hyperactive.
He ran into that kid's room. Let's catch him here. Wait, he's looking to run even from here. Oh, stop! It looks like he went into some secret room.
This door was closed before. Oh, wait. I think he accidentally hit his head, and it looks like there was some kind of pacifier in this room that is needed for emergencies. But which of the cases would be an emergency? This baby is already acting extremely strange. Okay, we changed his diaper, and now we need to take him to bed.
Wait! What just happened? Did you see what happened to his eyes? They were red and very scary. It looks like he did something bad. Okay, now let's get him to bed finally. But I think we should explore this room. There might be something interesting here that can help us deal with this little guy.
What do you want to find here? Something like shackles? By the way, this room seems pretty strange to me. It looks like someone was doing art here, but it looks like this art was very creepy. And by the way, we found some soul that was sealed in a statuette. It looks like we need to look for these souls for something.
I think I've seen some other figurines here somewhere, and I think we should look for them better. By the way, there's some kind of recording here that was recorded on a dictaphone, and we found another soul.
It seems to me that some super long and super boring story is written here. And by the way, this key is really extremely strange. This key is in a box that is signed as the key to secrets. But I think that we will find out what this key is a little later. And now it's time to put our baby to bed and read him a fairy tale so that he falls asleep again.
This is that same story about the princess and the rabbit again. But to be honest, I don't want to read it at all. Wait, what just happened? I think he stopped liking this story too. Okay, buddy, later. What do you need a plush toy again? But this time, there are some other plush toys here. Let's choose the one you like.
Buddy, I think you should learn to behave normally. Okay. It looks like he doesn't really like the stuffed cat anymore, but the stuffed rabbit suits him just fine. And now we can continue reading him the very same fairy tale we read before. But I absolutely don't want to know what's written inside. In fact, there may be some references to this kid's behavior.
Okay, now we finally finished this book and we can finally go back to the TV and relax. I think we deserve it because it was a really tough evening.
I hope nothing else happens to us today. I really don't want to go back to that baby. Okay, let's... Wait, what's going on? Is someone visiting us? Let's see what's here.
Late night toaster delivery? Okay, looks like something really weird is going on here. Wait, that toy we gave that little guy? Okay, looks like something really weird is going on here. Well, let's just sit right in front of that TV, fall asleep, and move on to the next game.
Hello, everyone, friends. And today we will escape from a very creepy pizzeria again.
Is this a pizzeria again? Oh my god. It scares the crap out of me all the time, and it's so dirty. And by the way, just look at this guy. He's standing there looking out the window here. Looks like he wants to get in here again.
I didn't think this pizzeria had regular customers because you can get pizza made from a human. I don't think it's the tastiest dish.
Yes, I think that this will really taste extremely disgusting. Well, okay, let's move on. And by the way, this skull has been lying here for a year. Maybe they will finally cook something out of it?
Wait, something weird is happening to me. It seems like it started when we got to that skull. Oh my god! It seems like it happened again!
It looks like now we'll have to play this game again to get rid of this terrible feeling and our terrible appearance.
Oh my god, Kane. Maybe you'll finally figure out these viruses? They don't let us live and play games normally. It really pisses me off.
This is really the strangest thing. I didn't think that a game could influence us so much. Okay, it looks like we've already started our journey. I really hope that we'll get through this game quickly. In fact, it's quite short.
The speed of our passage depends solely on Jax's skill, and I really hope that he won't be stupid here.
I think he will do it. It is in his best interest to end this game today as soon as possible.
Guys, relax! I've played this game a huge number of times and I think I'll get through it pretty quickly today. Look, this cook is running after us again, but we're almost at the hatch.
Just run from him and don't stop. We need to get to the finish line quickly. Oh look, wait, what happened? I think we caught some kind of bug, and now we can walk around this location. By the way, it's pretty well lit.
Are you sure we need to do this? We want to get to the finish line as soon as possible. Guys, I don't want to stay in this video for long.
Stop panicking, guys. I think Jax knows what he's doing. Now we just need to get to the end.
I also think that we shouldn't panic because of this, we can go through this game much longer. But it seems to me that Jax is trying very hard to go through this game without dying.
I really hope he can do it. In fact, I still don't understand how we managed to catch so many viruses because I tried so hard to protect ourselves. And by the way, just look at this chef who is always here in the reflection in the mirror. I think this guy really does look very scary.
I keep feeling like this guy could jump out at us and grab us right now. I'm really surprised how the developers even managed to add such a weird reflection in the mirror to this game. Well, okay, now we need to move on.
Maybe we should explore this location even more. I think we haven't explored it well enough. By the way, it's funny that this toilet is neither women's nor men's, but there are urinals in this toilet.
Yes, this is really the strangest thing. It looks like this toilet is for everyone. Okay, it's a pity that we can't use these toilets. Now we need to go through this corridor with the cobwebs.
In fact, this toilet has always scared me a lot because I'm really afraid of spiders, and it's really cool that Jax learned to go through this location without meeting this terrible spider. And now we need to go along these platforms.
Looks like this guy is a little bad at this test. Oh no! Looks like we accidentally touched that wall too. Well, okay, now we need to be much more careful.
In fact, I always thought this was one of the easiest challenges, but it's made more difficult by the fact that other characters can make mistakes too, and we can die because of that. Oh no, Jax. Were you really trying to troll this guy and you died because of that?
Guys, we actually need to get through these tests as soon as possible. I don't think we should waste time on this pointless trolling. Let's just continue to play this game without stopping here.
But for some reason, Jax decided to turn around to see what this guy would do next. Okay, these guys passed this test too, and now I think we just need to go up this spiral staircase. I think they will definitely do it longer than us, so there is definitely no point in us waiting for them here.
I totally agree with you. These guys are really slow as can be. It looks like they're playing this game for the first time. Well, okay, we've already reached the very top, and now we need to go into the room that has a lot of steam. After that, we'll go up the stairs and get out through the hatch.
Well, have we finally reached the middle of this game? Although it seems to me that this is not quite the middle, but now we have entered a hall in which someone was celebrating their birthday, and it looks like this birthday did not go according to plan.
Yes, I am very sorry that this evil chef ruined someone's holiday. It would be great if we could take revenge on him here, but it seems to me that we simply do not have such an opportunity, and all that remains for us is to simply run away from him so that he does not make pizza out of us.
Pizza of us? That even sounds terrible. I really hope we don't get caught by that chef. Okay, now we have to get past all these lasers in order to go straight to the next room. Jax, could you stop stopping after each test you pass?
It looks like this is really going to be the longest playthrough of this game ever. Okay, by the way, I always thought that these skeletons would kill us if we touched them, but it looks like they're just hanging there. Well, it's really funny that every time we touch them, they start moving really funny.
Jax, maybe we should just head for the exit instead of constantly approaching these skeletons? I think we're in a bit of a hurry.
Guys, stop being such a bore. I know perfectly well that we are in a hurry. I just want to get maximum pleasure from this game and not rush anywhere. But it seems that you have a completely different opinion. Well, okay, now let's just watch how our character takes a very long time to rise in this elevator.
Oh my god! The endless elevator rides are really very tiring. Couldn't the developers come up with any kind of interaction in this location? It seems to me that this endless elevator ride is worse than a stone simulator.
Stone Simulator? Does such a game really exist? Okay. It's good that we don't play it because if we caught a virus while playing the Stone Simulator, we would not be able to return to our previous appearance for a very, very long time. And by the way, it seems to me that the exit from here is really as close as possible.
Oh my god, guys, I'm so tired of this horrible appearance. I want to finish this game as soon as possible. Jax, maybe you should finally start moving instead of just watching this guy. Okay, it looks like it would be better if you continued watching him. It seems to me that you are extremely inattentive today.
I don't think we should rush him. Otherwise, we'll really be moving around here forever. But by the way, he's doing pretty well with these conveyor belts. I think he's really becoming a pro at this game.
Al, I am also very surprised by how masterfully he passes this test, because it seems to me that I would be stuck here for a very long time. In fact, it is very cool that it is Jax who plays this game and not me, because it seems to me that in that case, our video would last 30 minutes or even more.
By the way, did you notice that the developers brought back this rusty elevator? Last time we played this game, we had to jump straight into the lava. It looks like they really work very well on their game. And now we need to go through this location and we will finally get closer to the exit from here. I can't wait for it.
Guys, we don't have much time left. I can't believe that we're finally very close to the exit from here. Now we're going to have to make that jump. Wait, Jax, are you serious? You really lost here? Okay, that was really stupid. I didn't think you were capable of losing in such an easy challenge.
I think we really should shut up a little because we're really confusing him by rushing. And I think he might start getting really angry. But we finally made it to this creepy dark forest. And we've got a little bit left before we finally get to the exit.
This dark forest has always scared me a lot, but now we need to overcome it and get to the exit. I really hope that this creepy cook won't catch us at this moment, because last time we didn't manage to escape from here on the first try.
Can you just shut up and let me try this game? I honestly don't like our appearance either, and I hope we can really just run away from it now.
I really hope you can do it. Look, we're almost to the exit. Wait, seriously? This chef got us right off these boxes? I didn't think he could do that. Okay, it looks like today's walkthrough is going to be a little more difficult.
Wait, is this guy really still standing here? Okay, it looks like he really wants to go to that pizza place, but unfortunately he can't get in anymore. Now, I think it's time for us to try going to that dark, creepy forest again.
Okay, Jax, I really believe that you can do it. Let's try to pass this game on the second try. This cook should definitely stay behind us, and we have to jump over this fence.
You are doing great, Jax. Just run forward and don't look back at him. We are really close to the exit. Great! Finally, we jumped on this fence and got our old appearance back.
Finally, we were able to escape from this cook. And I can't believe that we were finally able to return to our previous appearance. I hope you guys are all very happy. Now let's move straight to the next game.
Hello, everyone, friends. Today we will again escape from prison, one of the characters of our circus.
Oh, seriously, is this the same prison? By the way, I think this is the best prison of all the ones we've played because the developers really put a lot of effort into the design.
Oh yes, this is really that game. Well, okay, let's try to set the fastest record for completing this game today.
Do you really want to set a record for completing this game? I think it's almost impossible, but I really hope that Jax will really succeed. Okay, let's now take this wrench and open this ventilation.
We already know very well what kind of boss we will see here, so let's just go down and see how great she looks here. By the way, I like her here much more than in the cartoon.
Yes, she really looks very funny here. Well, okay, we managed to escape from her. Now let's run along this platform and go straight to the ventilation in order to go to the room with toilets.
The funniest thing is that she can't catch up with us here. And by the way, it seems to me that the developers slightly changed the location of the tests here because before there was a huge spiral staircase, which we don't actually have in our circus. But now we just ran along the platform, ran into the toilet, and went straight down into the dungeon.
By the way, in this dungeon, the developers also decided to slightly change all the tests. And instead of putting a half-destroyed bridge here, they decided to add a button here with which 2 additional platforms appear. Well, okay. I like this change too, and I think that we should move forward.